Welcome to another wonderful episode of the Cummcast. This week's beer of the week is the Wicket Blueberry Blonde Ale by Mad Paddle Brewery. This is a blonde ale infused with blueberries and has an ABV of 4.5%. And it has a 4.02 bottle cap rating on Untappd.com. This brewery is located in Madison, Indiana. We have reviewed a beer from this brewery, the Blood Orange Ale, before. Highly recommend the brewery. They have an amazing lineup of beers. It is an amazing atmosphere in that small town of Madison, Indiana, right on the river. So go get some today, and let's get into the episode. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Cummcast.
My name is James Earl Jones.
I like mustard on my biscuit. Mm-hmm. He didn't sound like that.
This is fucking stupid.
It is. This whole podcast is stupid. We have been trying. I don't know how many fucking times we have tried to record. I don't even know. You messed up 3.
Are we recording right now?
Yeah, we're fucking recording.
Well.
We messed up 3. You messed up 3 times. I've messed up 2 times. So, we're just going to leave it in. You know what? Anyway,
Jake Rubel comes in here with this intellectual Bible talk.
We got an atmospheric high from Jake Rubel.
Yeah, we got an atmospheric high from Jake Rubel. He's in here talking about this, his past preacher life and his chickens and stuff. And we just couldn't handle it, man. Like, we were just blasted off with so much
accidentally
information.
Kills everything.
Yeah.
It got us shook.
Yeah. We are at a loss of intellectual words because
I've even had
he
my coffee.
literally is like an intellectual, atmospheric just being, and he just sucked all of the talent out of our podcast.
I don't know. It was one of my favorite episodes. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
And then he walked away to go do his own podcast.
Right.
And with all of our knowledge of Taco Bell menus and what's the best thing to order at any restaurant as a side dish, which
what's the best
I don't even remember anymore.
At 1 a.m.
What was our side dish? Like, I don't even recall. Was it tater tots? I don't know what our side item was.
We know fucking appetizers, beer, and Cody knows like a little about fitness, and Jake comes in and he's just like, "What's up? I used to be a preacher and like travel and
now
preach,
I'm a homestead
and now
farmer.
I'm a farmer and I just take care of my kids and do stand up comedy."
He's like, "I don't get high, but I look like I do, and it's a total mindfuck."
Yeah.
I mean,
so
welcome everybody.
Welcome back to the Cummcast.
Yeah, welcome to the Lost for Words podcast.
No shit. We are today.
Yeah, we are lost for words.
So welcome back to
I blame the Jake see, I can't even talk. The great Jake.
Just
Rubel.
shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
So welcome back to the Cummcast, everybody. I hope you are doing well. Hope you're doing fine. We are obviously okay, even though we are scatterbrained right now. I don't know. I think it's just because I'm tired, but hope everybody's doing all right. Hope everybody's staying safe. Still a fucking pandemic. I'm your host, Ryan. It's all out of order. And joining me as always is fucking Cody.
Yeah. Welcome, everybody. We are so glad to have you here. If this is your first episode, please, by all means, go back.
Listen to the last one.
Yeah, listen to the one before this. Or any of those other ones. No, thank you all so much for tuning in today. Welcome. We are glad to have you here.
See, you even made me turn on the fucking Salt Rock, and you're like, good vibes, man. It puts off good fucking vibes.
Yeah, bro.
We are stupid right now.
That's fine, because we can be stupid. That's fine. But we are so glad to have you here, everybody. We hope you all enjoyed the podcast with Jake Rubel, and we hope you all checked out his podcast, Laugh and Be Blessed, because I have been listening to it the past couple days, and it is thoroughly enjoyable, especially with his wife and his kids. It's very funny. It's a very good, enjoyable listen. So go check that out. And thank you again, Jake, for coming on the podcast, and we will definitely have him on again in the near future. And we have, honestly, I'm very, very excited about the guest list that we have lined up so far. within the next month. So look forward to that, everybody.
I mean, Shy will be here, I think, next week.
Yeah.
So that's not too exciting, but
yes, I think it will be. I
just hope I feel like if she talked more, it would be a lot more enjoyable.
She will. It's going to be. I honestly think the podcast with Cheyenne is going to be our next guest for you guys next Monday. So I think it's going to be very enjoyable.
Well, I feel like it was easy.
I think a lot of people are going to relate to her because once Cheyenne gets out of her comfort zone and she expresses.
See, I feel like it's easy for Jake because he already does it. He already talks into a fucking microphone and
Jake's done it for years, half his life probably. So once Cheyenne comes out of her comfort zone and she expresses how she feels and tells her story, I honestly think a lot of people are going to love it and relate to it, and it can speak to people, especially women, because Cheyenne has had.
That's definitely what we need. More
Cheyenne's had one hell of a life so far in her 20 some odd years. So we are
pretty sexist on this podcast. We need more.
I think it's going to be enjoyable. Well, we don't really have many friends that are girls, though. I think we do, but not enough that would feel comfortable enough to come and probably just
shoot the shit with us.
Probably, yeah. I mean, it's different. It's different for women in a lot of different aspects.
We are intimidating.
Well, I mean, it's two large men. And
easy
honestly,
with that large shit, buddy.
No, we are not small. We don't weigh 120 pounds.
If I turn sideways, I'm small.
Smaller, yeah. I do honestly feel like it's better for people to come in, and Cheyenne does live here in our apartment with me. So I feel like if somebody walked in and it was just me and you in here, then it would probably be a little bit intimidating at first, and if they didn't really know us that well.
Yeah.
But honestly, we wouldn't really have anybody that we don't actually know, like, hardly at all here, because it would just be weird. Just be like, hey, like to schedule you on the podcast. If you like to come out. It's just like, I don't fucking know you.
I don't know any girls that would want to come on the podcast.
Right. I know a couple, and that's the one thing I wanted. I didn't want it to be primarily men, because I think people... I know plenty of women like Cheyenne, we have a couple other...
Bro.
Yeah, we have a couple other women. Cheyenne's sister, we're going to have her on. So I know a few that would want to do it. It's just, it's different to come and shoot the shit with the boys instead of have a conversation about, since we don't know any women, like actually have a conversation about what they're about and what their life is. And it's just intimidating. I mean, you don't know who people are, even if you don't know. I mean, even if you do know them. So it is intimidating to be a woman. And I'm so glad. Sometimes I'm lucky that I'm not, because it would suck for me, and it does suck to be a woman sometimes. It does. It does suck to be a woman sometimes. I mean, the stuff they go through.
The bleeding. Everybody's trying to fuck you in your ass. Everybody's trying to stick a dick in your butt. That is fucking true. Don't look at me like that, because it's true. Everybody's trying to stick a dick in your butt. If you're a girl, you're laughing right now because it's fucking true. You always got to look nice for everybody. Well, you don't have to look nice for everybody, but you like to look nice for everybody. It takes you forever. I remember I was in here one day with Shy and Shy's sister Bro. They were getting ready. I don't even know how fucking long they were. 2 hours just doing makeup and shit. And it fucking 15 minutes for me. It was shit, shower, shave, fucking get dressed, and I'm fucking out the door.
Yeah, it's a lot easier. It's a lot easier for men to do a lot of things, honestly. I mean, we're, women, they get
peeing.
Peeing's easier. Like taking a piss, like anywhere.
Well, I mean, they make those funnels now.
Nobody wants to carry a fucking pee funnel around with them.
Y'all got purses. Shove that some bitch in there.
Some ladies' purses aren't that fucking big, and some of I've seen some unorthodox purses. They're the size of like a 5-gallon bucket. They're huge.
Like what you got in there? Everything. I got change of clothes. I got a vibrator. I got books.
Do girls carry vibrators around with them?
I guarantee some do.
or
an electric toothbrush, whichever one.
Whatever works.
Double combo, brush your teeth and fuck yourself at the same time.
It's got a battery.
Yeah.
I mean, they're getting, kidnapped and put in fucking cabinets and then sold on Wayfair. Like, it's a rough life for
They're not putting them in cabinets. They're selling them and using a cabinet as a disguise.
If I spent $8,000 on a cabinet, I better get a goddamn cabinet.
No, you're not. They're not fucking chopping them up and throwing them in cabinets because they want them in one piece.
No, but, I mean, you could fit this person in the cabinet.
Like Gloria. Fucking Gloria cabinet. $8,000.
Janine. There's Janine in the... It's a Janine, 8 foot tall, English country style cabinet.
That's a huge bitch.
The cabinet's 8 feet tall.
Oh.
The lady's not 8 feet tall.
Well, if they're putting them in these cabinets, she must at least be 7 feet tall.
Well, why would you get sent from the Wayfair warehouse?
That's what you just said. I don't know.
Well, I mean, like I said, if you're spending like $9,000-$10,000 on a Wayfair cabinet that's, named after a girl that's been kidnapped, I'd at least want the cabinet too.
I don't want to pay any money for a girl.
I mean, huh?
I don't want to pay any money for a girl.
I feel like in the right situation, if you were like in Vegas or something, because it's legal there, you probably would pay for a prostitute.
Not really. I mean, I'm not made of fucking money, but them girls are pretty fine, and I don't know if I pay that much.
I feel like, I don't know. There comes to a certain point for me when it just feels too much. Like, too much. Like, so men's definitions of a good-looking woman, they vary completely. So my definition is different than yours. So
I have very high standards.
You're about as shallow as the Red Sea. So that's how shallow you are. Or no, sorry. You're as shallow as that's the complete...
I'm as shallow as a puddle.
That's the complete opposite. You're as shallow as like the water in the bottom of a sink. Like after it drains. Yeah. You're extremely shallow, which you should not be because...
I don't think that's being shallow. I think that's just having...
Well, it's sure as fuck. It sure as fuck ain't having a definition for like... okay, there's a difference between having a definition of a significant other for yourself and then there's a shallow dick. You are a healthy... You're a healthy fucking medium.
I'm not a shallow dick
You're part shallow dick, and then you're also...
I feel like if I have a person in mind about who I want to be with, I should go for that person, not take something less.
Which is...
What?
What does your person look like? How does she act? What is her personality?
Well, of course, I want her to be pretty, but my definition of pretty and your definition of pretty is probably different.
So, is Cheyenne pretty?
Yeah.
So, my definition of pretty is your definition of pretty?
No, not entirely.
Okay.
Because Shy can be pretty to many people.
Okay, so what else? What do you want? What? Okay, so tell me this mystery woman. Tell me this mystery meat woman.
It's many things.
Let's hear it. Let's lock it down right now.
Hey,
let's lock it down. All you single ladies.
Do I think I could get a 10?
All the single ladies.
Maybe if I tried.
You could get a double XL.
That's not that big.
Huh?
That's not that big.
Well, no, but that's a big and
like if her closers.
That's a little bigger for a woman's size. In the woman's like sizes, the double XL is a bigger size for a woman.
Well, okay then. Anyway, she'd have to be pretty. She'd have to know how to cook, which is not a deal breaker.
She'd have to know how to cook.
Yeah.
You pig.
I don't feel like that's much. I said that's not a deal breaker.
Cheyenne can't cook worth a fuck, but I still love her.
So that doesn't matter. Like I said, it's not a fucking deal breaker.
I mean, Cheyenne can cook.
But it'd be nice if you come home from work and she has like the fantastic meal waiting.
Whoa.
What?
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 What is this when I come home from work and she has a fantastic meal waiting?
I'm not being sexist, is what I mean.
But what I'm saying is why can't you guys like cook it together?
Huh?
Cook the meal together.
That's what I mean, but I want her to be able to cook on her own. By herself.
Yeah, Cheyenne can cook.
Like that's what I mean.
Yeah, Cheyenne can cook on her own. Do I trust her? No.
Okay then. But, shut the fuck up.
But Yeah. Okay. Well, so you wanted to rephrase it differently, right?
I said it right. You're like, whoa.
That's exactly right.
No, I said it right. I want her to be able to.
I feel like we need her in here to have a fucking
No, we
opinion.
don't. She was already in here a minute ago.
I feel like we have to.
No, we don't. Anyway, I want her to be able, to, at least cook something, not just fucking always want to eat out.
Okay, so you want to be able to have, you want
I want her to have a cooking skill.
Yes, you want
in her line of skills, cooking should be in there.
Okay, what about your own?
What do you mean?
Do you feel like you have cooking skills?
Probably not. Like, I don't have baking skills at all. Baking
Do you
sucks.
want her to have your level of cooking skills?
My level of cooking skills isn't that high. I feel like cooking's easy.
So
though.
you want her to do the bulk of the cooking?
No, that's not what I'm saying at all. Quit fucking flip-flopping my shit. Okay? We're moving on.
Okay.
Cooking is nice.
Okay.
Not a deal breaker.
Okay, let's move on to the next one.
I want her to be super fucking down to earth. That's always good.
All right.
I want her to be funny. Good smile, even though my smile is shit. That's one thing I look for.
Okay.
But still not a deal breaker. Yeah. I don't want her to have fucking, like, British shit. Like, all...
British
like a fucking Texas landscape.
Yeah.
Skyrise, whatever you want to call it. What else I said? Pretty, cook, funny, nice smile.
This is a long list. You
down to
are.
earth.
Yeah. I don't know if you're going to find all that in one place. I don't think they make your type of woman in Target. Like, I don't think it comes
just
on
all
the
around,
assembly line.
just all around fucking cool. Somebody I can get along with. Somebody I can laugh with.
Right.
Somebody I can have a good time with.
Okay.
And somebody who just wants to chill and hang out.
Okay.
That's basically it.
So, like,
do I believe they're out there? Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Have I found them yet? No, not really.
No. Do you know why?
No.
So you want a girl just like you, right?
No. I don't want a girl like me. Fat and ugly?
So, what type of figure would you like? So, women and men come in many different shapes and sizes. What is your go-to? I like, personally, I like thicker girls. And
so do I.
I like them to be shorter than me.
Shorter
than me or the same height?
I want a girl 6 foot tall. I'm not 6 foot tall.
No, we're like 5'7". But I want shorter than me or the same height. But I like shorter, preferably.
Yeah.
And Cheyenne's like 3 inches shorter than me, so it's perfect. But
I like thicker girls too.
Okay.
But like an athletic thick.
An athletic thick.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a Kardashian.
How do you think that's gonna clash with you?
With what?
With you. Because you're not an athletic thick.
That's what I mean. Obviously, I have to work on myself.
Right? So what do you...
We're just talking about my preferences. We're not talking about what's going to happen.
Oh, no. There's no way you're going to find somebody that's exactly like that.
I know. But if I work on myself a little bit more, maybe take off a little weight, blah, 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 all that shit, work on myself like I'm trying to do right now.
No matter who you get, anybody that's ever looking for somebody... For one...
When it all comes down to it, looks aren't really that specific. I mean, I don't want her to look exactly like me, same tits and everything, that shit. People may be like, oh, Ryan, you're such a pig. But no, people have their preferences. People have, if I want her to be attracted to her, I don't want to not be attracted to her.
Well, yeah, because attraction is the first initial thing that anybody ever sees.
If somebody's going to be like, oh, Ryan, you're such a pig, you want blah, 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 blah. That's not true because you people are attracted to somebody too. You have those certain types of things.
Technically, we're all pigs because this is the pig milker army. So
that's very true.
Yep.
Put on your fucking helmets and listen to me.
Yeah.
We all have people we're attracted to, and if you're not attracted to somebody, you're not attracted to somebody. That's plain and simple.
I feel like the generic "they're not my type" thing is accurate, but then again, it can
also be a lie.
It's also kind of bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like a type. Yes, people have types. Like I
think it's a bad thing? No. If a girl came up like a couple of years ago, if a girl came up to me and was like, and like I asked her out or something, she'd be like, "No, you're not my type." I probably would have taken it to heart and been like, "Well, fuck that bitch," blah 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 blah. But now, I've been reading like self-development books and attraction and stuff like that, watching videos on YouTube, stuff like that, trying to develop myself and make myself a better person. And I've learned that people have those type of things. People have types, and don't take offense to it if somebody says that, because you may not be their type.
Nah.
And
you might just be fucking ugly. And don't take offense to that, because you are born how you're supposed to be.
Right.
Okay? It doesn't define you. It is who you are. And there literally is somebody for everybody. And
yes, that is very true.
And if you're in Utah, there's 5 people for every one person.
And they're all Mormon.
Yeah, like polygamy, like for real, dude. Like, I mean, you could totally have multiple wives if you wanted to. I ain't about that life, but you know, if you wanted to, you could. They made a show about it, and they made a lot of money. So, but honestly, there is somebody for everybody. But my personal opinion, if you're not looking, that's when you're gonna find them.
But the thing is, what I think you're trying to say is that I should settle, or I should lower my standards, which I don't want to do.
No, I'm not saying you lower your standards, but what I'm saying is don't have. Okay, so you can have a type, but from my personal experience, try it. And if it goes well...
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I have a specific type, but if somebody comes along
Nothing's set in stone.
No, but I have a specific type, but if somebody comes along that I really like and I can, hang out with, and all those things that I mentioned before,
right.
The feelings and like the emotion and like hanging out, chilling, laughing, all that comes before looks any day, is what I'm saying. But if I find somebody like that, then yeah. But my key is to have all of those things.
My personal opinion, the reason why Cheyenne and I gravitated to each other so much is because she is just like me, and I feel like
disgusting.
She might as well honestly, she might as well be you on the other end of this mic.
Gross.
Because let me finish. Because I can sit here and talk to her
exactly
forever.
Right.
Just about the most random bullshit.
Yeah.
And we can make each other laugh. And I liked her as a person initially. Before that.
Did you guys ever talk?
Never.
Really?
What, like dating talk?
No. Just talk to
each other. We talked all... I mean, we've known each other we've known of each other for 4 years now. But just recently, within the past year, we've come back into each other's lives. But we would talk all the time. And the reason because of that is because I remembered who she was back then. And she was so down to earth and cool. Find somebody that you personally think is cool. Like if you could totally just go out and have a few drinks with some friends with them. Or just each other. Not about dating. Not about a relationship with each other. Like, just fucking hang out. Like, you're hanging out with your girlfriends or your boyfriends or whoever. If you can literally sit down and fucking have a conversation and enjoy that time, that is who you should physically, spiritually, and emotionally be with, in my opinion. Because that's who she is to me, and that's who she was before we even thought about dating each other. That's who she was. I can literally just be like, hey, what's going on? This is what's going on with me. And she'd say, what's going on with her? And we'd laugh like about just random shit. Like I felt like she would be a really cool friend,
right,
to have. And that's what you want. You want the person to be your best friend. And if they're not your best fucking friend and you don't want to be around them like they are your best friend, then you're not in the right relationship. You're just not. So anybody listening, if you are, and I didn't know this before I found her. So I'm, like we say all the time, we're idiots. We only know what we've been through. But I've been through it over the past, it's been almost a year since we've been together. So if you can't be your best friend with the person you're with, then get out of the relationship. Honestly, I'm serious.
Here we go with the fucking that again.
I'm serious. No, seriously though, you're wasting your time. If you cannot be best friends with that person, why are you with them? If you're just praying to come home from work and be left alone and for that person not to talk to you, like if you physically are avoiding that person from talking to your significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, why are you together? You should not get tired. You should never get tired of the person you love or the person you're with. You shouldn't. Because if you are, you're not in the right relationship. And let me tell you something. You might feel like you wasted your time, but you can always find somebody else. There's so many people out there. There's twice as many. On a men's standpoint, there's just as many women. And on a woman's standpoint, damn. Okay, somebody's getting on the gas outside. Sorry if everybody heard that. But honestly, there's literally almost as many men as there is women in this world. And vice versa. I mean, there's
more women.
Like a little bit more, I think. But honestly, you can find somebody else. It's not like it's impossible. But yeah, that is what I want you to find, and all you other people that are listening to find. You need to find that person. Because if you're not really going to be happy. Truly, actually 100% happy. And so many people go through life not happy. Not happy at all. Or just mostly happy. You don't need to be mostly happy. You need to be 100% happy. And that's what everybody pretty much deserves. But see, here's the thing. You're going to find it. But I don't think that you're going to find it.
Oh, really?
No, let me fucking... Nobody ever lets me finish what the fuck I'm saying.
We'll say the right thing first.
I am saying it. I don't think
you're going to fucking find it.
If you let me finish, I don't think you're going to find it if you're actually seeking it.
I'm not seeking it.
Yeah, don't seek it out.
I'm not seeking it at all.
Because I know that people, they use these dating apps. Dating apps are just a way to cope with your loneliness. They really are. And I have used them too. I get it.
That's what I can't wait to get Berber on here for.
It's fun.
She's a dating app crazy.
Yeah, it's fun. And Bro is Cheyenne's sister, and that's what that's she just goes by that. So, but she'll be on later in the month of September. So that's going to be a very fun podcast.
I can't wait.
Yeah, that's going to be a very, very fun podcast.
Bro is a very interesting person.
Bro is just as interesting as Cheyenne, but Cheyenne I feel like she gets more nervous than her sister.
Bro don't give a shit.
No. She is flamboyant as all get out, and it's going to be fun. And then one day, eventually, we're going to have both of them on, and then that is going to be
we'll get canceled.
That's going to be a podcast treat.
We've been wondering when we were going to get kicked off the internet, and if we don't after that episode, I will be surely surprised.
They don't say anything that's bad, but literally, those two as sisters have their own like style of pig Latin. Like, it's their own language.
Yeah. If you were a fly on the wall listening to their conversation, you'd blow your fucking brains out.
Yeah, but I honestly feel like you're not going to... The person you find you're not looking for, and if which that's not 100% accurate. I'm just going by experience. But these dating apps, they're just a trap to cope with your loneliness. And yes, I've used them before and it's fun.
I feel like it's just a fuck.
Yeah.
That's all it is now.
Yeah, it's fun. Like, it's fun. And I'm not gonna lie, sex is fun. Sex is necessary in a relationship. Sex is necessary in life. As humans, we are meant to, from ancient times as cave people, we are meant to fuck.
Right.
Literally, when we were in Neolithic times as cave people, the men would fuck and leave and go hunt and with the other men, and the women would stay and take care of the kids. Literally,
that's all I feel like it's you and Shy in the bedroom though. You're just like, Cody hit Cody fuck with Ding Dong. Shy, come over here.
No.
she's like, no, Cody, I not come over there. You're like, Cody invent wheel. Roll ass over here so I can hump with Ding Dong.
No, that is not how the bedroom is. It's more like she rolls over, we're just laying in bed having a conversation, and then she rolls over and pretends like I'm into choking, and then she talks to me like a 40-year-old man.
Into choking?
She pretends like I'm into choking, but I'm not, so she grabs me by the neck, and she goes, oh yeah, Daddy, you like that? Yeah, you like that? Oh yeah.
That's gross.
And in the middle, she doesn't actually choke me though, but I'm dying laughing. See, it's weird. If you can be weird with your significant other together, like if you can be the weirdest fucks in the world, but it's you two and you can entertain each other. I never had anybody make me laugh harder than her. So
me?
No, she's made me laugh even harder.
Well, that's bullshit.
Than that. It's just you got to find that person. Like you just have to. But no, it's definitely not like that. But no, literally, like back in those times when we were like cave people, literally that's how it was. The men would hunt and fuck, and the women would stay and take care of the kids. That's just how it is. I'm not being misogynistic.
No, that's how it was.
That's how it was. I'm not like that. Like I don't condole those activities.
But I can hear the feminists out there. They're just
like,
women hunted too.
Yeah, I don't condone those activities.
Maybe.
But honestly, maybe they hunted. I'm not a fucking cave person. I don't know how people lived back then.
But if I can imagine, they stayed and made bread, and then the men got the meat.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But honestly, like that's how it was. And honestly, the men, most of the time, they didn't even.
It's biological.
Well, most of the time, they didn't even have. Sometimes they didn't even have relationships like they do today.
No.
Like men just fuck and leave and go fuck other women.
Yeah.
Like that's how it is. And I'm pretty sure that's like in the gene pool. That's like a trait of still being those Paleolithic people.
Well, yeah, it's just biological. That's why there's more men in prison. That's why men go to war. That's why men do all these other things and might be CEOs. And that's, if you're a woman and you're a CEO, that's fine too.
Or if you're a woman and you go to war.
Right.
But see, times have changed. That's how we have advanced.
Yeah, that's how we've
over
advanced.
Time. But it's also why men have more. Cheyenne and I were talking about this earlier. It's also why men have more muscle tone than women.
Yeah,
it's in our gene pool. We are created to have more muscle tone,
right?
To do more of these
heavy lifting,
stuff like that. It's just the way we were created.
Yeah.
It's the way we evolved. It's how time has turned the tides to create us. And see, like literally, the difference between men and women is a chromosome. It's a chromosome. It's an X instead of a Y. It's a Y instead of an X. Whatever it is, literally a chromosome. Like
it's a V instead of a P.
Literally, honestly, like a vagina is just a penis that's been fucking smashed, like an avocado.
It's a preformed dick.
Yeah, exactly.
They say if you incubated a clit, it would form into a penis.
Yeah. Literally,
and the balls would form from something.
A clit is a tiny penis. Literally, that's what it is. Like, it's just like you took a fucking avocado and you smashed it, or a potato, and you just smashed a potato and you re-baked it.
And that's stuck a little baby carrot in it.
That's a vagina.
That's a vagina.
Yeah, literally. I mean, it's so weird how close we are in our genetic codes, but we're also so much we're so different. We're so different, but we're also so close together.
Right.
It's crazy. And honestly, that's like if you see primates, like chimps, like they just like that one, he just fucked a frog in the mouth and then he killed it. You ever seen that video, that chimpanzee?
I don't really think I want to.
That chimpanzee got his dick hard and he just fucked a frog in the mouth?
No.
You didn't see that?
No.
It's crazy. I don't want to show it to you.
I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I guarantee you we used to do this shit like that. It was just like men back then, like cavemen back then, we're probably like, let's
just think how many cavemen got their dicks bitten off by squirrels.
Okay, so like a dinosaur squirrel is probably fucking huge.
Yeah.
It's probably like 3 feet tall.
Probably like the normal coyote.
Probably. It's crazy. But honestly, like how many Paleolithic cavemen are just like, they just seen a hole and they're just like, let's put our dick in it. Just like today, many men put their dick in stuff that it's not supposed to go in.
Yeah.
That's the inferior gene pool right there. That is evolution peeking out behind the veil. Yeah. Just so if somebody, okay, so if a TikTok kid takes Benadryl for the Benadryl challenge and he fucking dies, that's the gene pool.
There's a Benadryl challenge?
Oh, yeah. It was in 3 teenagers in Texas died
from doing the Benadryl challenge. They do it to get high.
People are fucking dumb.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the gene pool. That's the glitch in the gene pool poking out from behind the veil.
I feel like that's just dumb fucking kids. Are we getting stupider?
I think
it might be the internet.
I don't know.
Us dumb.
I don't think it's the internet that's making us dumb because the internet's such a valuable and informational tool. I think it's the willingness to do whatever
do crazy shit to get famous.
Yeah, to do whatever you can to get famous,
which is weird.
Yeah, like when that YouTube star put the toothpaste in the Oreos and fed it to the homeless man. That dude got awarded like $2 million.
Yeah.
And that kid got sued.
Fluoride is poisonous.
Yeah, and that kid got sued, and that homeless man got really sick. But yeah, I honestly think it's the willingness. That is, I typed in dinosaur squirrels, and
they just fucking photoshopped a T-Rex head on a squirrel.
Yeah, that's crazy. What is that? That's just a squirrel holding a dinosaur toy.
There is no fucking dinosaur squirrels.
Bro, I wish we could fucking find one.
They have a squirrel on a dinosaur, a plastic dinosaur.
Maybe squirrels just aren't that evolved.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't know, bro. If you seen that coming at you, you'd be like, fuck that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like seriously, like if you seen that, fuck that shit. It's just a T-Rex.
They put a fucking, what is that? Is that a penguin?
It's an ostrich.
Ostrich? Look at the nuts on
we
that.
We have unlocked the rabbit hole. People are just photoshopping.
They have a squirrel with a giant set of balls.
Yeah, people are photoshopping pictures of squirrels with different heads and like makeup and shit.
What is that?
That's a pig.
With a clown?
It's a pig. I think. He's got a pig hat on.
They got a little army gun.
It's just the same squirrel with a set of nuts. Yeah, we have unlocked the rabbit hole.
He got a fucking trucker hat on.
We've unlocked the rabbit hole, everybody. We have found the squirrel nut photos.
Yeah, just Google Photoshop squirrel pictures. God, that squirrel's got a giant pair of balls.
Okay, we're getting off track here. Yeah, I don't think there's any pictures of squirrels.
What's that thing?
This
right
thing?
There. Yeah.
It looks like a lemur.
Yeah, but it's got like a rat head.
Well, I seen this thing right here.
What's that? Jurassic squirrels.
I don't know about that. Yeah, I think that's fake too. So many. I wish there was fucking squirrels.
New species of Jurassic squirrels push origin of mammals. Huh? It looks like it's got like a little lemur tail, but it looks like a mouse squirrel thing.
Look, Velociraptor versus giant prehistoric squirrel.
They weren't that big.
Like I said, dude, they might have been 3 feet tall.
I doubt it.
I'm not sure. I would like to see. I'm really surprised they haven't found any type of fossil like that. I mean, they're finding new fossils and new bones from prehistoric times, but I'm really surprised they haven't found any of like any kind of household like varmint.
I don't know.
Or something like that.
They say fucking chickens are prehistoric.
Oh, the chickens have traits of prehistoric. Like features.
You ever seen them kill a mouse? Shit.
Oh yeah, that's a dinosaur.
Or a rat.
That's a dinosaur. Chickens are fucking dinosaurs.
What'd you look up? Porn troll? When did we look that up?
Porn troll.
Yeah. Go back. Porn troll.
Oh, we looked at.
Was that for Edward?
We were talking about porn. Yeah.
Was that for Edward Fuckhands?
Yeah, we were looking at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the porn troll. I think that was for Edward Fuckhands.
Oh.
That was a good episode. That was a really good episode. Prehistoric, like, what's a prehistoric, like, household animal? Like a skunk? I don't know.
I don't know.
Let's do a chicken. Prehistoric chicken.
Shit.
Yeah, I can see. Okay, yeah, I can see that. I've seen those before on like documentaries.
See, now that one's on Jurassic Park.
Which one? That one or that one?
That one. But they were tiny. Remember?
No, that's not it. Those are the tiny little green things. That's different. So prehistoric chicken. So 500-pound chicken from so once roamed.
Oh, that's 36 inches. Jesus Christ.
So 500 pounds. They call them a chicken from hell. They once roamed North America. It stood 11.5 feet tall and tipped the scales at perhaps 500 pounds. with the body of a raptor and the head of a chicken and the crest of a cassowary. And for those of you who don't know what a cat, do you know what a cassowary is?
Yeah, it's a ostrich-like bird.
Yeah, so cassowary is a bad motherfucker.
Those are the ones that got in like Australia and shit that fucking kill people.
Real fucking thing. Yeah, it's like the number one people killer in Australia.
They fucking hit you in your gut and spill your organs.
Yeah, they have like 3-inch long claws on their feet. And see, look at the size of those fucking things.
They don't fuck around either.
Yeah, they're very territorial. No, it's like the number one killer in Australia. Animal that kills people. But so it sported big sharp claws and probably feathers. So it stood 11.5 feet tall. Let's see, that's the picture emerging from 3 fossil skeletons that paleontologists say represent a dinosaur species new to science. The Anzu Wylelia, the chicken from hell, as they have nicknamed it. The fossils, which were discovered in North and South Dakota, date to around 66 million years ago, near the end of the dinosaur's reign. Dang. That's crazy.
I don't know. I can't believe there's still people that don't believe in dinosaurs.
Those people also believe in flat Earth. And those people, I'm sorry if you believe in flat Earth, but you're a fucking moron. You just go in a plane. Ride in a fucking plane, bro. Like, you can see the curve of the Earth. And that's the sketch that they're saying. That's possibly what it looked like.
Well, the crazy thing is, like, if you are, like, super religious, you can't believe in dinosaurs. Because you can do whatever you want. Yeah, you can do whatever you want,
but if you okay, so religious people, I'm not super religious, but
Jesus wasn't like, but on this day I created a fucking giant chicken.
Religious people just hear me out.
We're not saying you can't believe whatever you want.
So in public around your church friends, you can't say I believe in dinosaurs.
Yo, bro, did you see that new Jurassic World? It was dope.
but when you're at home, you probably watch all the Jurassic Parks like every fucking weekend because of the withdrawals from not having to fucking talk about them every fucking day of your life. Now, honestly, I feel like nowadays religion. Okay, there's certain pockets of religion that are still super strict. But honestly, as a whole,
what do they call them? It starts with an A, don't it?
Jehovah's Witnesses?
No, it starts with an A.
Evangelistic?
Is that what it is?
Apostolic.
No, it's apostolic.
Apostolic? Whatever.
Apostolic.
I don't know the different branches of church.
No, like, it's like really, what are they? It starts with an A. I forget.
Let me see. Religion that doesn't believe in dinosaurs?
No, it's just religion. It's like a super religion. I don't know. Because the guy who I used to work with, he was one. It's like they have it's super strong beliefs. And as you can tell, I don't know anything about religion. I haven't been religious my entire life. We went to church camp when I was 2. And then after that, nothing happened. It's just I wasn't brought up that way. You may be brought up that way. Maybe you can help us out. Send us an email at thecummcast@gmail.com. If you have any questions at all, anything you want us to talk about on the podcast, we do that. That's what the email's for.
So religious fundamentals assume that their scripture is inerrant, which means it's never wrong, and therefore anything that contradicts it must itself be wrong, which I do somewhat agree with that, because all religions think the other religions are wrong, and I have personal experience from that. Even different branches of Christianity. So like Jehovah's Witnesses, version of Christianity, they think everybody else is wrong. Judaism, they think that's what happened. Orthodox, they think that's what happened. Orthodox Christians think they were the first. Pentecostal, they think they were they think they're right. It's very in your face, and it's very honestly, I'm gonna call it gang mentality, because they're not like fighting each other about it, but they all think and they'll all tell you that this is the right way to do it, and that this is that everybody else doesn't have it exactly right. Now, I'm not saying it's like that 100%. Like I said, now in this time, I feel like more and more people are just don't give a fuck if they were first or if they're like 100% right, because religion has been rewritten and rewritten and rewritten hundreds and hundreds of times. So who knows what the original version was? Who knows what the exactly right version is? It's what you believe in. If you believe that the earth is flat, I don't trust you, and you can never watch my children, but you believe what you believe, okay? So I'm cool. Like I said, if you can be...
Just don't fucking tell me about it.
Yeah, you can just don't talk to me about it. You can believe what... I'm just not going to be your...
Orthodox.
Orthodox?
Yes.
Okay, see, they believe that they were the first to have that religion.
Why did I say
like
A?
I'm not sure. But see, believe in what you want to believe in. Be who the fuck you want to be. If you want to be a dinosaur, if you want to be a prehistoric chicken, a chicken from hell, and run around your front yard and eating grass and bugs out of the fucking yard, that's fine with me. As long as you don't hurt anybody, or as long as you don't fucking talk to me for longer than 5 minutes, because I'll think you're crazy. Just like if you think the earth is flat, or something like that, I'm cool with you. I'm just not going to be your friend. I'm just not going to be your friend. But so that alone isn't unreasonable. Back to the article. If someone tells me something that contradicts science, I tend to doubt it. We all start out with basic assumptions, which we were probably given by someone else. If dinosaurs appear not to be mentioned in the Bible, the Quran, or anything else, whichever holy book applies, the believer assumes that dinosaurs must not have been real. This alone is not a threat to everyone else. So basically, I feel like since super religious households, I would say, since they, they're not allowed to watch certain movies, they're not allowed to watch certain things because it's not stated in the Bible, like, dinosaurs are not in the Bible. So you can't watch dinosaur movies because it provokes the belief in evolution.
Like, you can't watch any Bigfoot shit? Dumb.
Nah, bro, because...
Fucking Harry and the Hendersons? You can't watch Harry and the Hendersons?
Bro,
Such a good movie.
Bro, if you didn't grow up watching Harry and the Hendersons, I don't trust you.
You can't watch Up?
Yeah.
No, you can.
Yeah.
Because the animals talk, but the dude gave them collars.
Yeah.
Robots.
Right.
Beep, boop, beep.
They can't watch Homeward Bound. Or is it because the animals...
Their mouths don't move,
The animals are thinking to each other.
Yeah, but their mouths don't move, so I don't know.
What's the number one, just like, movie they cannot watch? I'm trying to think of it.
Flintstones.
Avatar?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. Avatar, probably.
I would say Flintstones because Dino's like... Burr, 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 burr.
I am honestly going to say probably any type of, like, devil movie, probably.
Star Wars. Jar Jar Binks.
Yeah.
He ain't real.
Yeah. Did you know that Jar Jar Binks is, like, the number one
Yes.
most powerful Jedi in the world?
Yes. I have read the lore.
That's insane. Like, he's an idiot. Like, he's dumb. It blew my fucking mind.
They said that it is a type of fighting.
Yeah.
Is being an idiot. An oath.
It blew my fucking mind.
I think we've already talked about it.
Have we?
Yeah. We've already talked about it on the show.
It still blew my fucking mind. That's crazy. Are you the one that told me about that?
Yeah. He's like a Sith Lord.
He's like the Sith Lord. So a recent Star Wars theory has become very viral. If just for its seemingly bizarre concept, the idea Jar Jar Binks is actually the most powerful Sith Lord in the galaxy. It seems like an honest opinion to me, because if you think about it, when it comes to the movies, and if you watch the movies, if you go back and watch them,
he's like clumsy. He steps on a gun.
They say that when people are talking, he's looking at them because he can tell them what to say.
Well, it's also he's paying attention too, but like he fucking has that gun attached to his foot, and he's just like, He stomps it and goes boom and kills that guy, and he's like eh! And then flips it again and steps and boom, shoots like, another guy.
It's very plausible. It's very plausible, but it's too deep for me to think about it. I can't waste my time thinking about it.
I mean, I like Star Wars, but I'm not like a giant fucking fan. But it is good to watch.
It's entertaining.
Star Trek blows. Sorry. It's boring. Everybody's just sitting on a ship.
The only good thing that came out of Star Wars was Leonard Nimoy and William Shatner.
William Shatner sucks.
He's a very good radio DJ in my favorite Christmas movie.
Yeah, so. We talked about this before.
I know, but still, like that's the only thing I really like him in.
Okay,
that's about it.
Okay.
And then there's Leonard Nimoy. Is Alan Rickman from? Is he from Star Trek?
I'm Alan Rickman.
Is Alan Rickman from Star Trek? Who played Severus Snape?
No, he's not from Star Trek.
You sure?
Pretty sure. He's dead. R.I.P. Alan Rickman.
R.I.P. Alan Rickman.
Dope as fuck.
No, but he did play the bad guy in he did play the bad guy.
Fucking Die Hard, man.
Die Hard. I thought it was Star Trek, but I must be wrong.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think.
Damn, he was in a bunch of shit.
Yeah, dude, he lived for a little while. Yeah, he wasn't in Star Trek.
Writer, director, producer. He was in Die Hard.
The Barchester Chronicles. I don't know what the fuck that is.
I don't know, a bunch of shit. Robin Hood, Prince of
Thieves.
Thieves.
Oh shit, he was the bad guy in Quigley Down Under.
He was the bad guy. He was the king in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves too.
Yeah. Alan Rickman. I mean, great actor.
Yep.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful icon.
Mr. Potter.
Mr. Potter.
He didn't sound like that, but what the fuck ever.
Mr. Potter. Can we take a quick bathroom break?
Sure can. And we're going to go ahead and get into some news stories, people. So this first one I got. So just listen to this title, okay? This is fucking ridiculous.
You telling me or everybody?
You, everybody.
Whoever's listening.
Whoever's listening.
Yeah,
This is ridiculous.
The ghost in the walls.
This is the craziest thing. Escaped tortoise found 74 days on the loose in Tennessee. After 74 days. He was missing for 2.5 months.
Escaped.
A turtle.
Escaped.
A turtle.
No, a tortoise. That's bigger. It's more noticeable.
Yeah, whatever.
It's not like a stray...
A shoebox could stop a turtle.
Yeah.
Literally 2.5 months this fucker was missing.
Well, that just goes to show that anything's possible.
Right.
So, what's this guy's name? Fast Eddie? Ha! Get it? Gas station joke.
Let's see. So a Tennessee woman said her pet tortoise escaped from her home and was on the loose for 74 days. Obviously, you didn't fucking look. Before being...
It's like, Jeffrey's gone.
Listen how far...
Where'd he go?
Listen how far he got.
I don't know. Span out for 100 feet.
Listen how far he got. He was gone for 2.5 months, right?
Right.
They found him 1/8 of a mile away. He was not very far.
My 94-year-old grandma can get there in at least a day. Come on.
Lynn Cole said her 150-pound sulcata...
He weighs 150 pounds?
Yeah.
This fucker is huge.
Yeah.
This thing's the size of a fucking mini fridge. How the fuck do you miss a turtle? He's that big.
He's a tortoise.
What the fuck?
He's a sulcata tortoise. His name's Solomon.
Solomon.
Bitch, he uses Egyptian powers to fucking magic carpet it.
He's got a magic cloak.
He fucking rubbed a genie lamp and fucking disappeared. Or, you know what? Plausible, he fucking walked.
Was he like walking down the road like a hitchhiker?
Listen to
in
this.
the woods.
Just listen to this. He escaped Lynn Cole's home via unknown means.
Where is this?
Tennessee. So
What the fuck is a turtle in Tennessee?
He could have been in the woods, okay? That's
who has a
very
who
plausible.
has a giant land tortoise in Tennessee? Like, that's not even the right area to have one. Does he just hang out like an ottoman?
But the
Is he
thing
just
is, like,
sitting there in your living room.
He's obviously in the house, or he's in like some kind of backyard somewhere, but he escaped via unknown means.
So what you did was you didn't look for him. You didn't notice he was gone for like 3 weeks.
But the thing is, you had one fucking job. Basically, the way to keep a turtle in is basically how you keep a rock in your yard.
yeah, you just leave it there.
Nothing. You do nothing, and it stays there. He's fucking 15 years old, 150 pounds,
He's a spry little guy.
and he was missing for 2.5 months.
What the fuck? Do you have a picture of the people?
No, but if you knew the number of searches that we launched by ourselves and other community groups and individuals, they got people in the community to look for a turtle. He just alluded.
This is why we're inferior.
China is winning.
This is why we are inferior. We're an inferior race.
We can't
This is
find
why
a
the
turtle.
aliens are going to fucking
Yeah.
murder us because you lose literally 150-pound rock.
Yeah.
You lost a rock. Is what you fucking did.
She's like, he just eluded our ability to spot him.
Just literally, okay, so the picture shows him eating a bowl of watermelon. Why didn't you just sit down in the front yard? He would have, like, smelled it or something and came back.
Said they contacted missing pets Facebook groups, local zoos in hopes to locate Solomon. She said his species, also known as the African spurred turtle, are used to the hot North African climate, and she was concerned her pet's health would be endangered when local temperatures got cool. She said Solomon has been on the loose for 74 fucking days when she received word that an animal matching his description was spotted in a construction site near her home.
Dude, okay, so the article says that they are looking into... So this is in Tennessee, so she's talked to the Nashville Zoo and local rescue group about fitting Solomon with a GPS in case he leaves again.
Yeah.
And then it says, people are surprised to know that he's very attached to his humans and he's very happy to be home. Is that why he fucking ran away for 74 days? If you would have gave him another 100 days, he would have made it a mile away.
They said they're like, well, he apparently ate plenty of grass, dandelions, and other plants to graze on during his time on the loose. And then it said, yeah, they're thinking about fitting him with a fucking GPS. It is a fucking turtle. It's not a dog.
This is fucking hilarious.
Like, we've done news stories where that dog is missing for like...
I want to see a picture of the owners. They probably look like some inbred, no offense, hillbilly fucks.
Well, remember we did those stories on those dogs, and like they were missing for like... that one was missing for like, I think like 10 plus years maybe.
Right.
And it was found like 150 miles away.
Right.
So I don't know if somebody picked this fucker up and set him outside his cage and he just took off.
As a fucking joke. Like, you're that, like, so, like, maybe like a group of kids, like, showed up that night and were like, but see, here's the thing.
Goddamn turtle.
He weighs 150 pounds. And
Yeah.
see, here's the thing, though. Tortoises, they're not, like, super fucking slow, but they're not super fast either. But this is a moving 150-pound thing. So having to pick that up, there's got to be at least 3 or 4. Like, if somebody actually picked him up out of his pen, there had to be at least 3 or 4 of them, because it's a moving 150-pound weight.
I feel like this is like Antifa just being like, fuck the white people.
Fuck,
we're taking your tortoise.
We're taking your... No, literally, like, they said it. They obviously said they didn't know how he got out, but they're reinforcing his like the fence around his pen. I don't understand this. This is so stupid.
A shoebox. Put a brick in a shoebox and just 6 shoeboxes with 6 bricks. He ain't fucking going anywhere.
That's the Great Wall of China, that thing.
Yeah, he's just like, what
but
the
honestly,
fuck?
he's a tortoise, so he's probably 2 feet tall. So
He ain't 2 feet tall.
He's a 150-pound tortoise, Ryan. He's this fucking big. He's huge.
Whatever.
150-pound tortoise is huge. That's That's like over half of my body weight.
A fucking baby gate. Put a goddamn baby gate up. That keeps babies out, and they fucking go everywhere. And this motherfucker, he's been gone for 2.5 months, and he's 1/8 of a mile away. They said he was caked in mud. Who fucking knows? I know one thing, you better not have fucking kids. Jesus Christ, this is a turtle.
Literally, she went to so Cole went to social media and
Yeah,
posted hundreds of flyers.
Yeah.
What you should have done is called the fucking birds and the deer around, be like, hey, you guys see the turtle out there?
What you should have done is walk out the fucking front door and see if you saw him, you idiot. He was probably right fucking there. He's just like, Solomon, where the fuck are you, you stupid asshole?
If he likes you that much,
Yeah.
why? If you turtles can hear,
Yeah.
So why wouldn't he come back? An 1/8 of a mile, you can hear somebody from 1/8 of a mile.
But he was just like, bitch, I'm out.
Peace.
Yeah.
He was 660
feet.
He was 660 feet away.
That is not that far.
It's 600 feet. It's 600 feet from here to the front of my apartment complex. If that, it might be more.
Yeah.
Trucks have signs on them that say you're supposed to stay back 500
Right.
feet. That motherfucker was 160 feet farther than that. Literally, like, that's insane.
Did anybody just like sit on the front porch and be like, why is that fucking rock moving?
This is so crazy. He was 660 feet away.
Yeah.
That's 1/8 of a mile. He literally didn't go anywhere. It took him that entire 2.5 months to get there.
Fuck yeah, dude. He was on the move 100%.
Well, you gotta stop. You're like, need a break. Oh, dandelion. Oh. Oh, another dandelion.
He's like, I'm sick of eating fucking watermelon. Let's go get some of these yellow ass flowers. Chomp these bitches. He probably spent
That dude was free.
6 days in front of the house.
See, here's the thing. The tortoise did not want to go back because unless somebody took him out and put him somewhere in the middle of the night and he didn't know where he was, he walked away. He didn't run. He didn't hide.
No.
He walked.
Yeah.
He's not hiding from anybody. They found him plain as day in the middle of a construction site.
Yeah.
And obviously the construction site is...
They're obviously coherent people.
Yeah, a construction site is obviously within 2 city blocks.
I mean, I can see these people are just like, Solomon, where'd you go?
He's like, fuck you! Fuck you! And he just going like this. Fuck you!
And he gets...
Fuck your watermelon, I ain't coming back! I love these dandelions!
But at least the people at construction site found him.
They were 2 city blocks away!
Yeah.
How the fuck? A 150-pound turtle!
They have to be surrounded by woods. They have to be. If it's an open field, you're a fucking moron.
This is the best article.
Legit.
This is the best article ever.
If you got like a barrel full of gravel in those first the thing is like, how long was he gone before they noticed? They're just like, you know what?
I'm gonna say it was 2 months and a week.
Let's say they leave him outside, right? They're just like, when's the last time you saw Solomon? It's like, he still has plenty of watermelon here. Where the fuck is that motherfucker? And you go out there and it's like, Solomon. And you wait for like...
It's a dog!
You wait 2 hours.
Solomon, come here, boy!
You wait 2 hours and
What the fuck?
and he doesn't come out of his fucking doghouse.
You wait 3 days and he's still ain't out!
Yeah, you wait 3 days and you're like, that motherfucker still ain't coming out of his fucking doghouse. You know what? I'm going out there and getting him. I'm dragging his piece of shit ass out here so he can come fucking eat. And you're just like, he ain't in there. And you're just like,
so insane!
You're just like, how the fuck did we lose a turtle? How did he get out? He can't fucking fly.
He weighs 150 pounds!
Jesus couldn't lift up that fucking turtle, okay?
I'm gonna say that's so crazy. How tall is a full grown male tortoise? Oh my god.
He's 10 to 14 inches high.
Yeah. With males being slightly larger than females, the male tortoise has a longer gular horn than a female. I guess that's the neck, maybe.
Type in average speed.
Okay. Full-grown male tortoise.
Like, if they're trying to fuck, they're just like, boom, beeline. But he was just like chilling.
I mean, Diego, the tortoise that fucked his way to freedom, he was on an island with people, like, or with other tortoises. It doesn't, I mean, it's pretty vague.
Yeah. I mean, truth be told, he could have flipped over and could have been there the whole fucking 2.5 months.
What is he? A sulcata tortoise? Is that what it is?
Sulcata. S-U-L-C-A-T. Yep.
So how big is a sulcata tortoise? They're 24 to 36 inches tall when they're fully grown.
That's a big turtle.
He's 3 feet tall. I told you. He's fucking huge. He's the size of a mini fridge. And you fucking can't find him.
You can't find him.
What the fuck? You could have waited a week and he'd still be in your front yard.
And they said he eluded. He eluded us like a fucking bank robber.
Only a blind person owns a tortoise.
Ray Charles dead, but you obviously had him out there trying to find this fucking turtle. Him and fucking Helen Keller.
This is so fucking crazy.
You had Ray Charles and fucking Helen Keller. Helen Keller's all like, bleh. And Ray Charles just like, he's just fucking shaking, trying to play the fucking piano out there.
He's coming off the fucking
They come back and Helen Keller's like, bleh. And Ray Charles is like, we couldn't find that fucking turtle.
And he's like, Solomon, come here and let me feel your face. Let me see how pretty you are today. Holy shit. That is insane.
But they said he was caked in mud, so 2.5 months, he could have fucking been through anything.
He was caked in mud because I'm pretty sure they like burrow. Or they do something. I don't know if they roll around in dirt or something.
They probably found
I don't know what do they I don't know what they live in. So I don't know. He was probably caked in mud because it probably rained. You know, it's been 2.5 months.
It says they are at least partly aquatic, so he could have just found him a mud hole.
Well, here's the thing. It's summer.
That's what he did. He was hanging out in a mud hole.
Well, hold on. It's summer.
Yeah, but they said they were worried about him because it started getting cold out.
But it's summertime, and he's been gone for 2.5. He's been gone all summer. He's been gone all summer. He's been gone. They lost him.
You know, after fucking 3 days, you're just like, he's fucking gone.
They lost him in late May. They lost him in the middle of May.
It was like, we're not trying to get COVID out here in the woods, so we're just gonna fucking go home.
Yeah, they lost him in fucking like May, June, and he's been gone the entire summer.
Well, you know,
so it's gotta rain. That's probably why he's covered in fucking mud.
You know, if she's married, that her husband's just like, fuck that turtle. I hate that motherfucker.
Bro, if you're going on a date with that girl, yeah, I lost my tortoise. Oh, really? That's so sad. Yeah. What's he look like? He shows you a picture, and it's the size of a fucking car?
Yeah.
It's the size of a kiddie car?
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck? Like, you gotta be the dumbest person on earth.
Yeah, where'd he go? I don't know, but he's been missing for 2.5 months.
That's fucking crazy. Like, what if you're driving down the road, and you see this fucker trying to cross the street, you're like, you're in outside of Nashville, obviously, and you're in Tennessee, you're like, what the fuck is that thing doing here?
Yeah.
What is a 150-pound, 3-foot tall land tortoise? It's bigger than a 5-year-old.
I don't know.
It's huge. It's bigger and weighs as much as a lot of adult humans, and it's 3 feet tall. How many, it's gotta be probably 3 feet around, too.
Yeah.
So how it's literally the size of one of those, Power Wheels kid cars.
Hey, you fucking, okay. Here's what happened. Couldn't find him. They fucking gave up. And then somebody's just like, hey, we found this tortoise. And she's just like, oh my God, that's my tortoise. And he's like, he's been missing for 2.5 months. And it's like, I mean, I'm not trying to be...
You do not deserve to have it.
I don't want to be an asshole, but you're stupid.
You don't deserve to have it.
No.
You don't deserve to have that precious old...
Right.
Because they can live forever.
Yeah.
Right?
He's only 15.
Poor kid, the poor little boy. He's probably, I mean, he's got like 30 years left before she dies.
Yeah, he's just a kid.
I mean, you got to pass. See, that's a responsibility you got to take. Like, you got to be passed down like a fucking like a damn piece of furniture or a necklace. Like, you got to be passed down for the next 100 years. Like, here's the tortoise. Here's the Solomon, and you got to take Solomon. Somebody's got to take Solomon. He's 30 years old. He's only a third of the way through his fucking life, and he weighs 200 pounds.
I mean, it's not like he fucking sprouted a skateboard and rolled away.
Yeah, he's an ottoman.
Somehow
he is a fucking ottoman.
Yeah.
He's a piece of furniture. Literally, he could just, like, if there was a 150-pound tortoise in my living room in my apartment, he'd just fucking be there.
Yeah.
Like, he'd just be there. And everybody's like, that's a cool piece of furniture. I was like, no, that's Solomon. He's my tortoise.
The weird thing is they're just like, somehow he fucking got out. And they're just like, okay, wouldn't you look how he fucking got out in case you did find him?
They said they weren't sure how he got out, but they reinforced
fuck you mean?
They reinforced his fence. Like they reinforced his fence with what? More fence?
He's the size of a fucking plastic Jeep.
Yeah, he's huge.
How'd he get out?
He's bigger than the TV we're watching.
Well, he didn't fucking climb out, I can tell you that.
He's 150 pounds.
Yeah.
That's bigger than, I mean, that's as big as like a, probably an adult man. That's half of my body weight.
Right.
That's almost half of my body weight. So that's insane. That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
That you, and I honestly don't think anybody picked him up. Literally, like I said, he moves, and tortoises aren't that slow. They're not that slow, but also picking 150 pounds up, dead weight, yes, it's heavy, but if you got 3 or 4 people, it's not moving, so you pick it up and move it.
Right.
3 or 4 feet, or if you have to.
But how long are you fucking gone? Or how long is it before you notice he's gone?
Right, but this thing, I imagine if they feel threatened, they could probably defend themselves, at least a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, just shit.
Well, so if there's 4 kids picking this thing, 4 18-year-old kids picking this thing up, he could probably bite you.
Yeah.
And, I mean, they got really long necks, and he's moving. Like, he's trying to get the fuck away. He's like, let me down, I want more watermelon. Like, something like that. But he's moving. So 150 pounds moving is a lot heavier and a lot harder to hold. And being able to pick him, and first they got to get in the fucking pen.
Right.
And he's 3 feet tall. Like, it's...
I just know
this is the most insane argument.
There are people fighting for their lives in Afghanistan. There are people dying from COVID. There are people, in wars. There are people going through crazy shit right now that they have to go through to just survive. And you can't locate a 150-pound, 3-foot tall turtle? The fuck are you doing? Like,
that's just like you kill a cactus.
How long were you gone? Be like, I was on vacation for 2 weeks and somehow we got out. Cool, fucking say that. Don't just be like, I was at work for 8 hours, come back and I couldn't fucking find you.
You and your husband, I imagine...
Take 6 steps out in the fucking driveway and you're just like, where's he at? And you just fucking scan 360 degrees and be like, why is that boulder moving? Solomon, stop, you fucking bitch. Get back in your goddamn pen.
He's like, okay, Mom, you got me.
He didn't go that far. He was 2.5 months and he was only 1/8 of a mile away. If he fucking, it's not like he's just like, all right, we're going to set up a perimeter and we're just going to go this far from the house.
You know the only thing worse than that is if they lost 5 of them.
Yeah. We have a turtle petting zoo.
5 of them.
Yeah.
If they had 5 of them, our turtle family's lost. They've been gone for 74 days.
Yeah, they're
and
dead.
It's just like, where'd all these rocks come from in our yard?
I don't know.
This is the craziest fucking article ever. Yeah, like I honestly, I don't think they deserve to have him. If you can lose him.
They quit looking. That's why they couldn't find him.
They probably don't want him back.
There's we're not going to the woods because there's ticks and shit in there. We don't want to find our fucking turtle. And then there's bears in Tennessee too.
Bro, I honestly think that having a tortoise...
There's bears in Tennessee.
I honestly think that having a tortoise that big would probably be... like any pet, it would have its advantages and disadvantages. And it would have the money that you would have to invest into it to take care of it. But also, watermelon's super cheap. It's his favorite food's watermelon. You just literally buy a watermelon once a week and you fucking feed him half of it.
But he's not even from that climate. And just think, There's like wild animals. There's bears in Tennessee. There's fucking cougars in Tennessee. There's all kinds of animals in Tennessee. He lasted 2.5 months. Put that bitch on Survivor. Okay? He fucking wins.
Yeah.
All right?
True. I mean...
And he's a fucking turtle.
Yeah. I mean, honestly... But see, he didn't make it very far. So it's not like he had to... It's not like Milo and Otis that they encountered a bear.
Doesn't matter.
He didn't encounter shit.
You put a person out in the wild for 2.5 months, 1/8 of a mile away in the woods, they're gonna fucking die. This is a turtle.
Yeah. I mean...
He ate fucking flowers for 2.5 months.
He ate flowers.
Yeah.
He probably enjoyed himself because if he didn't, he would come back.
Right.
Obviously, if he admired those people that much, he would go back.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have to... Like, they don't know their sense of direction, but just fucking flip a 180, bro, and walk the other way.
Yeah.
And you'll make it back. I don't think they wanted him back. I think he just...
That's what I mean.
It was either stay there.
But they posted so many flyers and shit, they're just like, fuck, we gotta take him now.
It was either stay there and eat watermelon for the rest of your life and die unhappy in 40 years.
That's the thing. How do they even have this turtle, this tortoise?
You can have one with special... You can have them, certain states, you can have them with special permits.
Well, I think they should get that motherfucker taken away.
I know if you have a special permit, you can have an owl in the state of Indiana, and you can also have... you can also have a couple other animals. Like squirrels, like a squirrel or a chipmunk. You have to have a special permit, but you can have them.
I feel like they should get their permit taken away. Because
I feel like they should get the fucking tortoise taken away. Like, give Solomon to somebody else. Obviously, he's not happy, or else he wouldn't slow walk his fucking way. And I would walk 1/8 of a mile, and I would walk 1/8 of a mile more.
It took me 2.5 months and nobody found me. Like, if there was a game of hide and seek, he fucking is a champion.
He won.
Yeah.
I mean, he won.
The crazy thing that he just somehow eluded us.
He eluded.
What?
It said he escaped.
Like he robbed a bank.
When you started the article and you're like, he escaped for 74 days, I was like, a tortoise. And you're like, yeah. I was like, 150 pounds. I was like, that's fucking... Right. That's unbelievable.
They arrest people on the highways, like speeding and running from cops, and like they get the helicopters out and all kinds of shit. That's a car on a highway. This is a turtle.
He needs to have a traveling, he needs to be like a traveling...
New Fast and the Furious movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Featuring Solomon.
Right.
Featuring Solomon Torres. He needs to have a campaign, a spokesman campaign, that he just goes to all the Fast Eddie. I don't know where all the Fast Eddie gas stations are, but he needs to have a spokesman campaign. He just goes to all the Fast Eddie's gas stations and be like, I'm the turtle that was gone for 74 days.
Right.
And the owners are there, and they can just get like slushies thrown out of them.
Solomon for mayor.
Yeah. Solomon for anything.
Yeah.
Because he will lead with pride, and if he doesn't want to fuck with it anymore, well, you know where he's going.
The only reason he got found is because he came across a construction site.
Yeah. Like if he would have walked, like in a different direction,
right,
he would have at least been gone for another couple weeks.
Right.
This is the craziest article I've ever fucking heard of in my life.
All right, let's move on. We've been on this story for 20 minutes.
That was hilarious, though. Oh, you want to do one more?
We can do as many as we need to, I guess.
All right, here we go. I got a fucking doozy for you. All right, so...
It ain't gonna be that one.
No,
I'm sorry. I don't think anything we've ever talked about news story
wise
is gonna be that fucking thing.
Nothing's ever gonna beat that one. That was really fucking good. So, a man who weighs 500 pounds eats 10,000 calories a day to support his OnlyFans account.
Mm.
So this is Gainer Bull is his name. And he's age 44, and he weighs around 500 pounds. Well, he eats 10,000 calories a day in order to contribute to the quote-unquote fat fetish out there.
You don't have to eat that many calories a day to stay fat.
I'll explain. Well, he eats that many to support the fat fetish on for his OnlyFans followers.
Oh, so he does like mukbang shit too.
Yeah, he started to put on weight 20 years ago. Because he thought the part of the erotic weight gain subculture he wanted to be in, like his
maybe I can make money off this shit.
He calls them loading
sessions.
Loading sessions.
Yeah. So the erotic weight gain, he always thought, he said, I can't say anything in particular that got me into gaining, but I can remember as young as age 6, I was watching cartoons with characters having massive stomachs and muscle tones, and it seemed ideal. It seemed an ideal figure to be at that young age. So he's wanted to be this figure shape ever since he was young, and it looks to me like he doesn't have any muscle tone. He just looks like a fat fuck. So Brian is his real name, but he has been working out his muscles and his gut ever since he was in his 20s. So he's been working on this for 20 years. So he created his OnlyFans account in order to fund his eating lifestyle. So he had this lifestyle before, but he needed a way to fund it. So that's when he created this OnlyFans account to take advantage of the erotic weight gain subculture.
I mean, I get OnlyFans, whatever you want to do to make money, I guess. There's people out there that will always just, fucking got flab hanging out. Anyway, do whatever you want, I guess, to make money. Oh, shit. That's all the stuff he eats. He got chicken fried steak, fucking hash browns, 2 eggs.
Bro, that's for one meal.
2 stacked pancakes, 2 crepes.
There was another picture on here of him eating an entire tub of the Philadelphia,
cream cheese. He just eats a tub of cream cheese.
No. The Philadelphia cheesecake filling cream cheese. Like it takes the entire tub to fill it.
Really?
But he sets his food on his fucking stomach.
How to do it?
Because it sticks out so far, and it's just it was gross. It was one of the grossest.
But like I was saying, whatever you want to do to make money, I guess. I mean, you're just going to be unhealthy, and you're probably going to die pretty soon eating 10,000 calories a day.
Well, he says I don't gain easily, so it's always been an uphill battle for me.
What the fuck you mean you don't gain easily?
Well, obviously, if he has to eat 10,000 calories a day, and it's taking him 20 years.
Well, he's also building his muscles too, so I wonder how much he loses. Not 10,000 calories at all, but like.
So basically, the bigger I get, the more challenging it is for me as well.
Because
your body's saying, "Stop fucking doing this to me. Right. Stop doing this. You're going to kill us."
Honestly, if he quit eating that much, he would probably have to be checked into the emergency room because his body would just go into fucking shock.
Like fast food coma.
Maybe? He would have to have like a doctor monitor diet.
It's almost like when an alcoholic stops drinking.
Yeah.
Like, you can't stop drinking.
No.
It's the same way as in, like, if you're going to lose weight or if you're going to gain weight, you kind of have to be, they would like you to be monitored so your fucking heart doesn't give out.
Right.
Because it's used to one thing. Any drastic change to a human's fragile system, if it's enough shock to your body, your body will just stop.
Well, that's like I was watching, like, My 600-Pound Life or whatever, and this guy was, like, losing weight so quickly that they said he could go into cardiac arrest because his body's going into shock. I think he dropped like.
He had to eat more.
Well, he wasn't hungry. Because he had the stomach band or something, and he lost like 80 pounds in 3 weeks.
Well, there's been studies of extreme fasting where they've taken extremely morbidly obese people that weigh 600 pounds.
He fasted that one guy fasted for like a year.
And, he didn't fast for, I think he fasted for, like 3 months.
I thought it was more than that.
I don't think anybody could fast for a year. He wasn't that big. He weighed like 500 or 600 pounds.
Yeah, but it was like
it was doctor monitored.
Yeah,
so it was
and they gave
constant.
him all the supplements and all the fluids.
Yeah,
and all
constant.
That shit.
So they intravenous gave him the vitamin packs to make sure he was getting his vitamins, but he was only drinking water. And I'm pretty sure he fasted for like 3 months or something like that.
I thought it was more.
And
he
lost like 300 pounds.
Yeah.
But so I don't get. So he said I don't gain easily. So in terms of fast food, he says, listen to this shit. In a meal that would stuff me. It would take 3 large combos in fast food with anywhere between 3 to 6 additional sides. So if that dude gets...
6 apple pies.
So
let's go to McDonald's. So I need 3 large Big Mac meals, which is like 1,800 calories a piece. And then 6 apple pies.
Or 4
apple pies, 2 McFlurries.
Or...
if your machine is working, because McFlurry's machines are never working.
Or if he gets 6 additional medium fries.
Oh, large fries, bitch. We're trying to put on weight here.
Oh, yeah. My bad. So
what's he got? Looks like he's got a fucking big ass
that's a
breakfast
Chipotle.
burrito.
That's a Chipotle burrito.
Really?
Yeah, I can play it if you want.
Go ahead.
Oh, it sounds so fucking gross.
Ew.
And that's a burrito with everything.
He just set it on his belly. Oh, there's a plate!
I told you.
There's a plate on there!
That's so fucking gross, dude. It's so gross. It makes me want to puke. So, he also balances the junk food with plenty of fruits and vegetables.
Oh, fuck you, dude. Yeah, the fucking, the strawberries with the fucking jelly that comes in the bag that you add to pies.
While also keeping active in the gym. And he's quoted saying, it's important to understand the risks involved with becoming such an extreme level of huge.
No shit.
So at least it sounds to me like
this is an addiction. It's like a my strange addiction thing.
It is, but he's also taking, it seems like he's at least trying to take measures into his own hands, as in trying to maintain his lifestyle while also trying to balance it and not try to prevent from fucking dying. I don't know. I don't know. It's
the way he's going. It's impossible.
No, the way he's going, the bad definitely outweighs the good.
Right.
You could eat, fruits and vegetables all you fucking want, but here's the thing, bro. If you eat the whole damn strawberry container, like, you're gonna gain weight.
Yeah.
That's fucking it.
It's a lot of sugar.
That's just it, man. That's a lot of sugar.
I just feel like he's trying to. He's like, I go to the gym all the time, and he's just like, he stays there for an hour and a half, and he tries to do.
Bro, if you weigh 500 pounds, I used to weigh 500 pounds.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard to work out if you weigh 500 pounds. Now, if he weighed 300 and had a massive fucking gut, I'm sure it would be a lot easier.
But I feel like he just goes there and he's like, I went to the gym today for an hour and a half, but he's the only thing he did was try to do one pull-up, or not one pull-up, but one sit-up.
Right. The only person I know that I've seen that weighs 500 pounds is the Mountain off of Game of Thrones, and he's an actual bodybuilder, but he weighs 460 pounds, and he's 6'6", and he's a body, or he's like 6'8".
I think he's like 6'10".
Either way, it doesn't matter. He's a massively tall guy who is a bodybuilder.
That's like Brian Shaw too. I think he won
World's Strongest Man like 3 times,
3 or 4 times, and he's 450 pounds, and he's like 6'4".
But they're bodybuilders.
They're huge.
They're bodybuilders though. This guy, his ideal body type is a massive gut. His gut alone is half of his body weight. So that's the thing. Like, the bad greatly outweighs the good.
Right.
And it's going to catch up with him. I don't care if you walk on the fucking treadmill every day, but you're not getting the activity you need. You're definitely taking in way more than you need.
I wonder how much money he makes. He got 685 likes on that Twitter post.
That's an Instagram post.
That's Twitter.
That's Instagram.
That's...
It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't fucking matter. What the fuck?
281 likes. 685 likes.
I don't know how many followers he has.
No, how much does he make?
I don't think.
Is there a way to check OnlyFans without being a subscriber?
I don't want to be on OnlyFans.
Gainer Bull OnlyFans. That's fine. Is that what he used to look like?
No.
Oh.
It showed a picture of him as a kid in his 20s, and he started lifting weights.
Well, it said he was 180 pounds. Oh, OnlyFans. It's the first time I've ever been on here. Ooh.
He...
subscription $20 a month.
He has 12.1 thousand likes.
1.1 thousand posts, and his subscriptions are $20 a month. Gonna stay strong and carry out quarter-ton math. Fuck. You have to subscribe to get his pictures and shit.
Yeah.
Scroll the fuck back up. If you got 12,000 likes, what's it say? I'm thinking about just subscribing. Go to his Tumblr.
Where's that at?
Right there. Link.
Oh, okay. Shout out to Gainer Bull if you want to be on
I'm
the
thinking
podcast.
about just doing like a 1 month thing to see how much money he's
if
making.
you want to be on the podcast.
Oh, fuck. I don't have a Tumblr.
Bro, can we have
No.
Gainer Bull on the podcast? I don't think we can. Like, we made fun of him, so I don't know if he'll support that.
Fuck no, he won't.
He's verified.
Yeah, he's verified. Enormous growing livestock with no limits. Ugh.
Bro, you are livestock. Okay, whatever. I don't want to be on this.
Damn. It's the first time I've been on OnlyFans though.
Yeah. I support. Yeah. I support you, Gainer Bull. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Hey, homie, make your money, dude.
Yeah,
But-
make your money while you can because you won't be able to spend it very long.
Right.
So.
Well, fuck, he spends it on food.
Right.
If you get fucking 3 fast food combos, that's like $15 plus 6 extra sides. You're probably paying $25, $30 when you go out to eat.
Yeah. We got time for, you want to end it?
Yeah, let's go ahead and end it.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, everybody. That is the episode. We appreciate you so much. I hope you enjoyed the episode. We sure as fuck did. I think the news stories were the best part of this fucking episode.
Yeah.
But thanks again.
We hope you enjoy every episode, everybody.
Thanks again, guys. I hope everybody has a good week. Again, you'll get this episode on Friday. We love you guys so much. Stay healthy out there. Be aware of tortoises that escape and ginormous fat people.
Just be aware of your surroundings, man.
Because they're everywhere.
If you're not aware of your surroundings, you're going to miss a tortoise that's walking by you, or you might wind up in a Wayfair cabinet.
Right. So stay safe out there, everybody. Wash your hands. Wash your ass. Remember, you are a fucking badass. Go find your true love. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Thanks again, you guys. We will see you all next week. We have, obviously, the lovely Cheyenne, my girlfriend.
GD Wright.
My partner. Going to be a guest on the podcast next week. Looking forward to that. And we have experienced, the last thing I'm going to say a couple things before we go. We have been experiencing a lot of downloads lately. So thank you all from the bottom of our hearts.
From the top, all of our fucking hearts.
Yeah, all of our hearts, all the way from the belly button to the crotch. Just thank you so much. So we appreciate it. We appreciate the love. Yeah. We appreciate the downloads. It's grown so much in the last month or two, and we can't wait to see how many we're going to get.
Right. We knew it would take a while for us to get traction and things, but we never thought after just doing this for a year that we never thought we'd even get one.
Right.
Which is fucking ridiculous. And we were talking to Jake, and I don't remember if we were recording or not.
I don't think we were.
But he said that if you have a constant at least 40 downloads,
something like that.
Yeah, at least 200 a month, I believe. You're in the top 50%, and we've had that for a long time.
Yeah, it was something like that. Yeah. I know we definitely want to go higher. We definitely want to take this podcast and give it its full potential, because it has the potential to be great. And we literally, when we say we love you and we thank you so much for listening, like I said earlier on an earlier episode, it's so easy just to click that unsubscribe button and never fucking hear us again.
Right.
It's so easy, but the fact that you guys don't do that, it means the world to us, because that means that we're being heard, and that means that we provide entertainment. And that's what we wanted. We have always wanted to entertain people. That's what we've always done. And this gives us a way to push that out to the entire world. So thank you all so much. We love you from the bottom of our hearts. And rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. The last thing I'm going to say, he passed away. Obviously, everybody knows who Chadwick Boseman is. Black Panther. Struggled with colon cancer for years. So condolences to his friends and family. The Cummcast salute you, sir. Thank you for being the superhero. Thank you for being literally top characters. I mean, he was James Brown. So thank you so much for what you did for culture, because we're never going to forget you. We love you guys.
Yeah.
We'll see you all next week.
And if you wouldn't mind, go rate and review us, because it really helps the show out, people. It really does, and we would greatly appreciate it.
Yeah. We have some beautiful guests coming up. Thank you all so much. We'll see you all next week. Also, we have a book of the month. It is a new month. I know we've probably been slacking on it. After a month.
No, we did one last month.
Yeah, I know we did, but I think we missed one in July. I'm not sure. It's hard to keep track after 4 weeks, and you just kind of forget, because there's so many good books that Ryan and I both listen to and read. So this one is a Ryan recommendation. This is called, this is a personal development book. It is a #1 New York Times bestseller with 2 million copies sold. It is called You Are a Badass, How to Stop Dating Your Greatness and Start Living an Awesome Life.
Did you say dating your greatness?
Doubting your greatness.
You said dating. How to stop dating your greatness.
How to stop doubting your greatness and start living an awesome life. And this is by Jen Sincero. So You Are a Badass is a self-help book for people who desperately want to improve their lives but don't want to get busted doing it. So in this refreshingly entertaining how-to guide, best-selling author and world-traveling success coach Jen Sincero serves up 27 bite-sized chapters full of hilariously inspiring stories, sage advice, easy exercises, and the occasional swear word.
It is funny. I didn't know what to expect from it, and when I was listening to it, she would tell stories and say things that I was just like, that's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. So by the end of You Are a Badass, you'll understand why you are how you are, how to love what you can't change, how to change what you don't love, and how to use the force to kick some serious ass. I hope you love the episodes. Go get some Wicket Blueberry Blonde Ale from Mad Paddle Brewing Co. Highly recommend, guys. It is a must-go visit if you are in Madison, Indiana. And if you're in Kentucky, it's right across the river, homies. Just go check it out. Get some today. Everybody, have a wonderful weekend. Have a blessed week. Stay safe. As always, much love. And remember, when life gets hard and life gets you down, you milk that pig, everybody.
Peace.
We out.